Hi, I'm Randhula Silva,
Hi, I'm Dr. Nirmal Silva.
founder CEO of Good Life X.
I'm an entrepreneur, a strategy consultant, and an associate professor in business.
We are here today to answer the most burning questions you have on entrepreneurship.
So let's get it going.
So the first question we have is, how do you find the courage to follow your dreams and do your own thing? It's really important that you focus on the end goal and surround yourself with people who believes in you, because it doesn't have to be a lonely journey. Choosing to follow your dreams is a path of self-discovery and evolution, and in the end, the most important thing for you should be the freedom to be you.
How do you know your idea is a good one? So for an idea to be really great, it has to either solve a problem of a customer or it has to address an existing gap in the marketplace. An idea alone is not helpful, but idea which a customer will value in the long term is much more relevant and important.
So the next question is, how do I find investors and foreign customers? Your network is your wealth, basically, regardless of where you are in your journey. So this is why it's really important for you to, like Seth Godin says, to be a purple cow, to be different, to be offering something unique, and to be really following a purpose that sticks. Then it's all about making an ask. It's all about getting out there and not being shy to ask and leveraging your network.
Is this a good time to invest in starting a new business? It's never a bad time or a good time to be an entrepreneur. In fact, this might be the best time when we are in somewhat of an economic crisis. A lot of opportunities there. We need young entrepreneurs to come and make things happen. Sri Lanka's economic growth narrative will depend on how much our entrepreneurs contribute with their ideas to society.
So next question, should there be safety nets in place when you venture out? To have a safety net is important because it softens your fall and helps you recover fast and get back up again and try different routes again and again. But it's important to know that this safety net shouldn't be your comfort zone, because that survival instinct, you've got to have it working for you if you want to be your most creative entrepreneurial self.
How do you secure funding? Essentially, there are two ways of how you can raise capital for your startup or your idea. Internal sources can be bootstrapping, using your friends and family support. It can be your credit cards that you leverage on. It can be your personal savings. External sources can be either debt or equity. Debt you can raise from banks, from third-party loan providers, etc. But equity can be in the form of angel investors, strategic partners. It can also be from government grants, or nowadays there are a lot of startup competitions and Kickstarter programs.
Are exit strategies important for young entrepreneurs? What factors should be considered when coming up with one? I think exit strategies are important regardless whether the entrepreneur is young or old, and regardless what size or phase the business is in. A good exit strategy takes a 360-degree holistic view. It looks at the stakeholders involved, finances, operations, and all processes that are needed to either transition, sell or close.
What would be 3 strategies to build a business in the first year? So number 1, to have a strong business model. Number 2, find your first 10 customers. It's absolutely critical. Number 3, ensure that every rupee or dollar that you spend on your business is accounted for. You're responsible for that.
All right, this is, I think, my favorite question. How do you keep going when at random points you keep asking yourself, am I doing it all wrong? What's important is to keep one foot in front of the other, take baby steps, and when in doubt, look back to see how far you've come, because it's daunting to see a huge mountain on top of you. But if it's a simple set of tasks day in, day out, that you can cross off, eventually you'll see you've conquered the mountain, you've just come to the top.
Give us some recommended learning sources for someone who's setting out to start a new business, who has not studied business academically. Mr. Google. So that's one source in which you can definitely use. From a very Sri Lankan entrepreneurial perspective, one resource that I really like and I use myself is the Simple Books platform. Another good starting point is to look at speaking to the Center of SMEs of the Ceylon Chamber of Commerce, and also speaking to fellow entrepreneurs who've been there, done that. Thanks guys for your questions. It has been absolutely wonderful to answer. Hopefully it has been useful and you may be able to take a few tips from this into your entrepreneurial venture.
The key is to really learn it yourself by getting out there and doing it. So I wish you all the very best.